Hi, everyone. My name is Heather, and today I'm going to be talking about my communications internship at Herc Rentals. So, to start my introduction off, as I said, my name is Heather Kaufman. I am a senior and I'm graduating in May 2022. I'm actually pursuing dual degrees in communication with a concentration in public relations and in resort and hospitality management. And I'm involved in campus in a variety of ways, including being vice president of FGCU's student chapter of FPRA, which is the Florida Public Relations Association. So to talk a little bit about my internship, I interned at Herc Rentals, which is an equipment rental company headquartered in Bonita Springs. And I interned on the branding, communications, and marketing team, also called the BCM team. I was recruited through LinkedIn. I was contacted by a recruiter for the company and kind of found out about the internship that way. My internship has lasted the full fall 2021 semester, and I just have a little over a week left for the internship before it is completed. I worked on a variety of tasks, especially related to internal communications and marketing. I wrote a lot of first drafts for internal content and gained experience with things like cooperative marketing and creating invoices, all sorts of different things like that. And to explain a little bit more about where I interned, some fast facts about Herc Rentals. They started as a part of Hertz Car Rentals. That's why they have a similar logo. But over 5 years ago, they split off into an individual public traded company. And they do have over 50 years of rental experience because of that time with Hertz, but they are a pretty young and new company as their own. There's over 4,800 employees, over 277 company operated rental locations in the US and Canada. And they rent equipment and by serving a really broad range of markets throughout the US and Canada, large and small construction companies, government, just individual homeowners. Things having to do with disaster recovery, infrastructure, all sorts of different things, including event management companies who might put on concerts and things like that. They have equipment for that. And also entertainment and film production companies. There's a company under Herc Rentals, Cinelease, that does all sorts of different rentals for film equipment, and those have been used by studios like Disney, Amazon Prime, Netflix for all sorts of different really big movies and shows. So that's something really cool that they also do, but that is not in Florida. And they're really growing really quickly. They announced multiple acquisitions of smaller equipment rental companies every single month that I've been there. So that's been something really cool to watch at my internship site. How this kind of aligned with my career goals. Currently, my career goals involve working in communications, public relations, or marketing in some way. And this internship really aligned with my interest in corporate communications or PR. And I got to gain real world experience that I can apply to my resume and refer to in interviews. And the three learning outcomes that I came up with were to develop my professional network and gain skills networking and learning from my team, which I feel like I really got to do. I got to talk to all of them about kind of their career journeys, connect with them on LinkedIn, things like that. My second learning outcome, I gained skills and experience in writing messages for an internal audience. I got to write a lot of different letters of appreciation and just different things geared towards employees of Herc Rentals, and just gain a lot more experience writing for an internal audience, which is what I wanted to do. And lastly, I gained experience working in a professional corporate environment. This was my first corporate job or even just office job in a building that's a headquarters. And I'm really glad that I have this experience under my belt, as I feel like it'll really push me. To have more success finding more opportunities that are in a professional corporate environment. And then next, my supervisor is the manager of digital communications at Herc Rentals. His name is Michael. He delegated tasks from the BCM team to me and the other communications intern that worked there this semester. We worked with him on a lot of different things, but one specific one was the team's new partnership with Brandfolder, which is a digital asset management platform. That they bought a subscription to for this year, a little right before we started this internship. And this is just a little screenshot of a Zoom call that we have with our contacts from that company since they're headquartered over in Denver. This was something we did every week. And we really did a lot of work with this platform. We still are on getting all of Herc Rentals digital assets, which is mainly just pictures on this platform where anybody can access it from anywhere if they have the correct permissions. And it's just really organized and a great way to see all of those digital assets in one place. Next, my biggest contributions to my internship site were the internal communications pieces that I wrote. I got to write a lot of multiple Got to write multiple letters of appreciation, and do a lot of different things like that for employees of the company. And that was everything from our driver appreciation week, our technician appreciation week, to even getting to write the rough draft of what eventually got sent out to all of our veteran employees for Veterans Day, since Herc Rentals is a really military friendly employer. And I also got to write a social media guidelines training for the whole company. This is something that'll last beyond my time here, but a training so that every single employee of Herc Rentals can read through the social media guidelines, and mark off that they did read them, and will be held accountable for breaking them in any way. So that was something that I really enjoyed getting to write and kind of a diverse experience. With professionalism, I gained experience working in a professional corporate office setting. I worked with a variety of people on the team and was able to meet people from multiple other departments and learn about what they do. And I gained a lot of experience in networking, like I already said. And here's just a picture of a Teams call that we had while we were working from home one day. Next, the connection. This internship allowed me to apply the things I did in my PR classes to a real company strategy. I made connections between what I was learning in my courses, including PR strategy and learning about stocks, to what was currently happening at Herc Rentals, which was their stocks going up and them having a lot of success. And I got to ask professionals in the field I want to work in for their advice and opinions, as well as hear about how they got to where they are today. And then lastly, the impact. I can use this experience on my resume as I have always been interested in corporate PR. I now know a lot more about working with communications professionals and working in an office setting. And I gained diverse experience working on a variety of tasks that would come up in a communications or marketing role. That's really everything I have to say about my internship and its impact. But thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it.